Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you a secret to manifestation that not many people know about, but that is going to make a whole lot of difference when you start utilizing it in your manifestation journey. This is something that I myself needed to hear a long time ago, girl. Only recently, like literally a couple of months ago, I looked back and I realized that I was doing this one thing wrong this entire time that has been ruining a lot of manifestations for me. This advice is going to be especially fitting for those of you who are type A personalities, people who are very like goal oriented, determined, but also very emotionally invested with things that are not really that much of an importance. If you are into astrology at all, then this advice that I'm about to give you is going to be especially very important to hear for Capricorns, Virgos, Scorpios, and let me think, and Taurus. If you guys are those signs, then please hear me out, because the chances you have a tendency of doing what I do that is ruining your manifestation. What I'm talking about, the big advice that I'm trying to give you here is to stop taking life so damn seriously, to live life in accordance with nature, to live life in accordance with the universe and its flow. Means to be playful, means to be excited and joyful, means to always keep a childlike attitude. And if you're anything like me, I know that as soon as you heard the words take life less seriously, you felt a sense of resistance. How can I take this life less seriously? I mean, as far as we know, without all that reincarnation belief, we have this one life here. That's all I know about now. At least I have this one life in this particular body, and I'm gonna give it the most. I'm going to take myself as seriously as I can. I'm going to make the most out of this lifetime. While this sounds like a very good lens of looking at life with, it sounds like a very motivating lens of looking at life with, it really is not, and it's really not benefiting you in your acquirement of anything that you want to acquire through the law of attraction. Now, what do I mean by this? How does you taking life seriously and being responsible prevent you from living your best life? You don't really see a connection there, right? And I didn't before either, but let me explain to you why it's so important to be playful for you to actually manifest whatever it is you want to manifest. The problem with taking life so seriously, particularly in regards to manifestation, is that whenever you put too much importance on certain events of your life, which type A personalities tend to give too much importance to literally everything, whenever you do this, you energetically remove yourself from your desire. And here's why. Let's say person A wants to manifest a cup of coffee and maybe a muffin. And let's say person B wants to manifest acceptance to Harvard University. Which one do you think is going to be harder to manifest? The answer is, it is as easy or as hard to manifest your acceptance to Harvard University and a cup of coffee. In the universe's perspective, there's no difference between what it is serving you, because the universe does not put value on things. It doesn't look at a coffee cup and say, okay, this is worth $5, so they should be able to manifest it within 5 hours. And this is Harvard University, it's very important. They should manifest it maybe never because they don't deserve it. That's not how the universe operates, right? In the eyes of the universe, everything is energy. And if you equalize the energy of a cup of coffee with Harvard University acceptance letter, you'll be able to manifest Harvard University acceptance letter as easily as you would manifest a cup of coffee. So let's go over it once again. Whenever you have a desire and you give that desire a value, your desire is going to manifest in accordance with that value that you gave to that desire. So the beautiful thing about not taking things seriously is that everything comes to you easily because you don't give things too much of a value. For instance, you want to get into Harvard, but in your mind, because you take life playfully, you're not so serious about everything. It's not a life or death situation, right? You can get in or you don't have to. So you're automatically letting go of that desire, which is one of the components, as we know, of successful manifestation, is letting go, right? So whenever you don't take things too seriously, you automatically let go, which means that you automatically push yourself closer to your desire. And this is the irony of life. So let me give you an example from my life. I have this one friend, and this girl is always running late, like always running late, even to her flights. And I'm telling you guys, she travels a lot, and she would be in a cab for an international flight 1 hour before the boarding starts, right? So this girl pushed all limits was how late she could be to flights. And the thing is, no matter what, no matter how late she was, and she's always late, things always played out well for her. For instance, she would come to the airport and find out that her flight is actually postponed, or she would come to the airport and they would move her to a better flight that didn't have that many passengers there. And that's because she was always so chill. Like, she was never so serious, she was never anxious or freaking out about being late to her flight. She always trusted God, and she always was chill, and that's why things always worked out for her. Now compare this to me. I was late to my international flight last year, and I was freaking out, I was anxious, I was just feeling this situation a lot of negative energy, I was crying. And then I found out that not only will they not be moving me to another flight, but I also lost $2,000, and my luggage is God knows where, because it left with my flight. The reason why I was late once and all these negative things happened to me is because I took things too seriously. You know, I was like, oh my God, like what will happen if I'm late to my flight? And in reality, the answer is nothing. Like, I am still very privileged and very blessed to live in the Western world, to have access to technology, to have a roof above my head. Like, I will be okay. And that's what you have to remind yourself whenever you're freaking out about stupid things, is that you will be okay. Yeah, you may lose money, or you may lose in a situation, you know, but you still will be okay in the end of the day, and you need to remind yourself of that. I am telling you guys, you need to decrease the importance of your desires, and the way that you do it is you remind yourself that even if they don't come true, you're gonna be okay about it. This is the power of letting go. Whenever you let go of your desire, you manifest it instantly. So yeah, I think this is it for me for today. I really hope that you guys find this video helpful. I really hope that this really put it into perspective what you need to do about your desire and why you may have had a problem manifesting something. Perhaps you have been giving too much importance to one thing or another, so you energetically removed yourself from whatever it is you desire. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.